If you want to look effortlessly elegant after 50, your outfit doesn't start with your dress or your blazer. It starts at your feet. The wrong shoes can quietly aid your look, throw off your proportions, and make even the most polished outfit feel off. But the right pair, it can elevate everything. Today, I'm sharing the shoes every elegant woman over 50 avoids, and what to wear instead to look timeless, confident, and completely put together from the ground up. Mistake number 1, cheap-looking faux leather flats. Now I know flats are a staple. I've worn them for years. They're easy, convenient, and they seem like the perfect everyday shoe. But here's the problem. Those thin faux leather ballet flats with the floppy shape, the tiny bow, and the paper-thin sole, they start looking worn after just a few outings. They crease, they scuff, and they lose their structure faster than you'd think. The moment those flats start looking a little sad, they bring your whole outfit down with them. It doesn't matter how polished your coat is or how flattering your pants are. If the shoes on your feet look like they've seen better days, your entire look feels tired and unfinished. And after 50, we've earned the right to dress with intention. We don't want to look thrown together. We want to look refined. So let's elevate. What to wear instead? Swap those saggy ballet flats for a structured leather flat with intention. I personally love a pointed toe flat in real leather or suede. The pointed toe elongates your leg. The structure gives your outfit polish. And the material says, this woman pays attention to detail. Another favourite of mine, loafers. Loafers are timeless, comfortable, and they add just the right amount of structure and confidence to any outfit. Look for ones with a slim silhouette in neutrals like beige, ivory, black or navy. A simple penny loafer, a soft suede pair, or even a leather style with a tiny heel can make all the difference. And don't forget, quality over quantity. One good pair is better than 5 cheap ones. Your shoes should be the foundation of your elegance, not the exception. Mistake number 2, athletic running shoes outside the gym. Alright, this one's going to ruffle a few feathers. But ladies, I have to say it, those neon accented, thick-soled running shoes with mesh panels and air bubbles, they belong at the gym. Not with your everyday wardrobe. I know they're comfortable. I know you might love the support. But if you're wearing them with jeans, tailored pants, or worse, dresses, you're undoing all the hard work you put into the rest of your look. Athletic sneakers are designed for performance. They're built for function, not fashion. And when we wear them with our day-to-day outfits, they create a jarring contrast. Suddenly, your outfit goes from elegant to disjointed, from thoughtful to rushed. What to wear instead? Trade in those bulky gym shoes for a sleek minimalist sneaker. Something simple, neutral, clean. Look for sneakers in leather, suede, or even high-quality vegan alternatives. Soft beige, warm white, dove grey, these are tones that blend effortlessly into your wardrobe without screaming for attention. And the shape matters too. Choose low-profile styles with a rounded or almond-shaped toe. Avoid oversized soles or loud logos. The more minimal, the more elegant. A good pair of minimalist sneakers can take you from errands to brunch to a museum day with friends, all without sacrificing comfort or polish. And yes, I've linked a few of my absolute favourite styles in the description below. These are shoes that I personally wear, love, and recommend. They'll elevate your casual looks without making you feel overdressed or uncomfortable. So the next time you're tempted to throw on your running shoes with jeans, pause. Reach for something that aligns with the woman you are today. Modern, confident, and effortlessly elegant. Mistake number 3, overly thin, strappy sandals. Let's talk about summer. Because when it's warm outside, we want to feel light, breathable and comfortable. And I've definitely worn my fair share of dainty little sandals over the years. But here's the thing, those sandals with razor-thin straps, paper-thin soles and zero support, they do nothing for your outfit. They're flimsy, they dig into your feet, they offer no structure or shape, and visually, They often make your feet look wider or more tired than they actually are. And if you're like me, you know that foot comfort matters more now than ever. What to wear instead? Instead of delicate sandals that barely stay on your feet, choose something supportive and sophisticated. A structured leather sandal with a low block heel, a minimalist slide with wider straps, a cushioned footbed that actually feels good after an hour of walking. These are the kinds of sandals that add polish to your summer outfits while still keeping things cool and comfortable. I personally love sandals in earthy tones like tan, ivory, camel or soft metallics. And the best part, these styles pair beautifully with linen trousers, sundresses or even just a simple skirt and tee. If you're after comfort and style, go for a wedge espadrille or a slingback sandal with support. You'll feel more pulled together and you won't dread being on your feet all day. And yes, I've linked some of my go-to summer sandals in the description below. These are worth investing in. Trust me, they'll serve you for years to come. Mistake number 4, bulky boots that swallow your legs. Now let's shift to cooler weather. Boots are a fall and winter essential, but ladies, not all boots are created equal. Those bulky oversized styles with heavy soles, slouchy shafts, or exaggerated hardware. They may be warm, but they often make your legs look shorter and your outfit look heavier than it really is. I used to own a pair like this. Chunky black boots with a thick tread and too many zippers. And every time I wore them, I felt weighed down. They throw off the balance of your outfit, they distract from clean lines, and they make otherwise tailored looks feel clunky. Elegance is about flow, proportion, lightness, even in winter. What to wear instead? Choose boots with structure and shape, a sleek ankle boot with a block heel, a knee-high leather boot that hugs the calf, a classic almond toe, smooth, clean lines, minimal hardware. These styles elongate your legs, complement tailored pieces, and add polish instead of bulk. I personally reach for ankle boots in black leather or dark brown suede. Paired with straight-leg jeans or a midi skirt, they're instantly elevated. And with the right heel height, about 1 to 2 inches, you get the perfect balance of style and comfort. For colder days, try lined boots that are still slim and structured. Function doesn't have to mean sacrificing elegance. You'll find a curated selection of my favourite elegant boots in the description below. I wear them every year and they never go out of style. Mistake number 5, ultra-high stilettos you can't walk in. Now listen, I love a good heel as much as the next woman. There's something undeniably empowering about a beautiful pair of heels. They change your posture, elongate your legs, and make you feel just a little more elevated, literally and figuratively. But here's where it goes wrong. Sky-high stilettos, especially anything over 4 inches, that you can't comfortably walk in, that's not elegant. That's pain pretending to be fashion. I've worn them. You've probably worn them. We've all done that slow, careful walk across the parking lot, praying we don't twist an ankle. And let me tell you, if you're wobbling, gripping the rail, or silently counting the minutes until you can take them off, then the heels are wearing you, not the other way around. When a shoe makes you feel unstable, it immediately shows in your posture, your stride, and your energy. It's hard to look confident when you're clenching your jaw just to get through the next few steps. And let's not forget the long-term toll: bunions, back pain, knee issues. Is it worth it? No. What to wear instead? Let's choose elegance and comfort. The two are not mutually exclusive. Swap out those sky-high heels for a low block heel, a kitten heel, or even a mid-heel pump around 2 to 2.5 inches. This height still gives you that beautiful lift without compromising balance. I personally love a block heel with a pointed toe. It's classic, it elongates the leg, and it's incredibly stable. Kitten heels are another timeless favourite. They're feminine, practical, and give just enough elevation to make your outfit feel special. And for dressier occasions, go for slingbacks or dorset heels with elegant details like a sculpted heel, soft satin finish, or subtle metallics. There are so many beautiful, walkable heels out there, and I've linked my go-to pairs in the description below. These are styles that you can actually enjoy wearing, because ladies, we don't need to suffer for style. We've graduated from that phase. Now we walk gracefully and confidently. Mistake number 6, clear or plastic heels. Alright, I know these had a moment. They were on every red carpet worn by models, influencers and celebrities. But let's get real here. Plastic shoes are not elegant. At least not the kind we're talking about. Clear heels, or worse, completely plastic sandals, might feel trendy or futuristic, but they're rarely flattering, and they almost always look, well, a little cheap. Plastic materials fog up, get scuffed easily, and don't allow your feet to breathe. They show every line, every bump, and every bit of sweat. It's not pretty, and over time the material deteriorates quickly, losing its shine, scratching, and looking worn after just a few wears. They also lack the softness and movement of natural materials like leather or suede. And when you're over 50, we want to elevate our look, not bring it down with novelty materials. What to wear instead? Trade in those plastic heels for shoes made from high quality, breathable materials. Leather, suede, velvet, or even satin. These fabrics mold to your feet beautifully, age well, and always look refined. For evening wear, I recommend a pointed toe pump or a slingback heel in satin or velvet with a subtle design detail like a soft shimmer or a delicate strap. Muted metallics like champagne, pewter, or brushed gold can add glamour without looking over the top. If you're someone who loves a bit of modern edge, go for shoes with asymmetric straps, sculpted heels, or cutouts in quality fabrics. The key is to keep the style interesting but the material elegant. And yes, you'll find links in the description below to some of the most beautiful alternatives. Shoes that offer visual interest without relying on plastic. You want your footwear to feel luxurious, not like something pulled from a fast fashion trend rack. Mistake number 7, overly embellished shoes. Let me be honest, there's a fine line between chic and chaotic. Shoes covered in rhinestones, glitter, big bows, oversized logos, or shiny hardware can be fun in theory, but in practice, they usually distract from your outfit instead of enhancing it. I used to own a pair of silver shoes with rhinestones across the toe. I thought they were festive, until I realized they only worked with one very specific outfit and everything else just looked mismatched. They were loud, attention-grabbing in the wrong way. Too much embellishment draws the eye straight to your feet and not in a flattering way. It often throws off the balance of your entire outfit, especially if you're wearing elegant or understated pieces up top. It can also make your shoes look less expensive than they are. Over-embellishment tends to lean toward trying too hard rather than effortless elegance. What to wear instead? Choose shoes with refined details. Think a small metallic buckle, a tiny bow in matching suede, a hint of embossed texture, or a sculptural heel. These subtle elements add interest without overpowering the outfit. A neutral leather shoe with one thoughtful detail will always look more sophisticated than something bedazzled to the brim. And if you still love a bit of sparkle, great. Just keep it minimal. A soft shimmer on a fabric, a delicate brooch-style ornament, or a crystal-accented ankle strap can all be beautiful if they're done with restraint. I've curated some understated, beautifully detailed options and linked them below. These are shoes that elevate your look quietly. Mistake number 8, worn out, flattened shoes you've had for years. Now I'm saying this with love because I've been guilty of this too. We all have that one pair of shoes. Maybe they're old ballet flats or that comfy pair of sandals you've worn every summer for a decade. They're broken in, they mold to your feet, and part of you doesn't want to let them go. But ladies, wow, if they're scuffed, stretched out, cracking, or the soles are worn flat, it's time to say goodbye. Worn out shoes send a message, one you probably don't intend to send. No matter how elegant the rest of your outfit is, damaged or tired looking shoes make your whole appearance seem neglected. It's like doing your hair and makeup beautifully and walking out with chipped nails. People notice. And most importantly, you notice. What to wear instead. Replace them with high quality, timeless shoes that are meant to last. The trick here is not to buy cheap replacements over and over. Instead, invest in one or two really good pairs that you take care of. Polish them, store them properly, use shoe trees or inserts to maintain their shape, reasel them when needed, treat them like part of your signature. A great pair of flats, a versatile pair of low heels, or a comfortable ankle boot can last you for years if you care for them and if they were made well to begin with. And don't worry, I've linked some investment-worthy options below. They're comfortable, stylish, and designed to look just as beautiful after 50 wears as they do on day one. Mistake number 9. Flip-flops. Worn as everyday shoes. Let's be honest, we all love the ease of flip-flops. I used to wear them all the time in the summer. They're light, easy to slip on, and seem perfect for quick errands or a walk in the sunshine. But ladies, flip-flops are not real shoes. They're fine for the beach, the pool, maybe even the backyard barbecue. But when it comes to everyday wear, especially if you're aiming for a polished, elegant look, they just don't cut it. They offer no structure, no arch support, no style. And let's not even talk about the sound they make when you walk. That unmistakable flip-flop down the grocery aisle doesn't exactly scream sophistication. They also flatten the look of your feet, create poor posture, and can even make a lovely summer outfit look incomplete or lazy. Elegance, even in casual wear, is about intention. Flip-flops look like an afterthought. What to wear instead? Instead, opt for a pair of sleek, structured sandals, a leather slide, a cushioned sandal with subtle straps, a small wedge, something that still gives you that open, breathable summer feel, but with support and shape. I love sandals in rich neutrals, tan, cream, or soft metallics. They pair beautifully with linen pants, sundresses, midi skirts, and they look like you planned your outfit, not like you just grabbed the closest thing by the door. Brands like Sam Edelman, Ancient Greek Sandals, and Eileen Fisher make styles that are comfortable, minimal, and elegant. And yes, I've linked my favourite summer sandals in the description below. I live in them all summer long, and they never make me feel underdressed, even for casual lunches or evening walks. We've outgrown rubber flip-flops. Let's upgrade to sandals that respect your outfit and your feet. Mistake number 10. Ugg boots worn as streetwear. Now, I have to be delicate with this one because I know a lot of us, myself included, have owned a pair of Ugg boots at some point. They're warm, they're cozy, they feel like little clouds on your feet. But let me be clear, Uggs are indoor shoes, loungewear, slippers in disguise. They are not meant to be the anchor of your winter street style. Uggs are bulky, shapeless, and they don't offer the kind of structure or elegance that winter boots should. They often look worn quickly, and they clash with tailored coats, structured trousers, or sophisticated winter dresses. Pairing Uggs with leggings and an oversized sweatshirt may be comfy, but it doesn't reflect the polished look that elegant women over 50 are going for. What to wear instead? Choose structured winter boots made from leather or suede. Look for ankle boots or knee-high styles with a block heel or a slight wedge. Brands like Aquitalia, Blondo, and Stuart Weitzman make winter boots that are waterproof, insulated, and stunningly elegant. You get all the warmth of an Ugg, but with shape, style, and polish. I also love a good shearling-lined leather boot, warm on the inside, sophisticated on the outside. Pair it with wool trousers, tights, and a midi skirt, or skinny jeans and a long coat, and you're instantly elevated. Comfort doesn't mean compromising elegance. We can have both if we choose wisely. And yes, I've included my favourite cold weather boots in the description below. These are the ones I wear on repeat all winter long. And just so you know, every elegant shoe I mentioned today is linked for you in the description below. I've taken the time to hand pick styles that are not only beautiful but practical, timeless, and made to last. Yes, some of them are a little more of an investment, but that's exactly why they're worth it. Because the truth is, quality shoes don't just elevate your outfit, they change the way you walk, the way you feel, and the way you show up. And after 50, we deserve pieces that reflect the confidence and grace we've earned. So take a look at the links, browse through the options, and find the pair that makes you feel like you. And if you're looking for even more style tips and outfit ideas tailored for women over 50, you'll find tons of helpful guides waiting for you over on my website. Go ahead and explore. This is your time to feel elegant, empowered, and effortlessly put together.